an avenue of the infinite mystery, the creatorship, the Godhead, original love. The higher levels of selfhood are extremely exalted. Bliss, ecstasy, vast spaciousness, oneness of God with God, pure awareness. I mean, it goes on and on. And it's so good. But something here evidently wasn't satisfied with almost a decade of utter bliss. That too, as Sharon says. That too. Was still a personal sense of having something very exalted, very incredible. Thought you hit the gold mine. This must be it. Feels really good. Nothing can touch it. It feels outside of karma. It's incredible. And there's still someone, though very, very thinly, having it. The identification, even if it's with those higher levels of personal self, are still an identification with the movie and the self having an amazing awakening. But when that drops away, the felt sense of who one is, capital I, capital S, is the abyss of falling. Nothing. Nothing. And this can really rock, and I'm hopefully going to have time to talk about the dark night and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to go into it right now, or in the desert phases and of that. Worth talking about, because many of you have started to experience it. And we will. And the experience is less of a movie and more awareness without object, love without cause, wisdom without concept, and life beyond personal subject. The razor's edge of the instant as it actualizes, and the naked fullness of that originality delivered through, from, and as original, uncaused, heart of the ground, love. And as our beautiful teacher has said to us many, many times, there's nobody there to get it. That's the joke. It doesn't happen. No one will demonstrate it. Life and love itself will be conscious as is. Oh, I just really hate to say it, but it really takes fortitude, guys. Devotion, because the personal self just can't imagine anything good happening without it in charge. It has a deep, especially in the higher levels of separate self, which this is a good thing. This is not, I heard both David Hawkins and Adya at different times say, a healthy ego structure is like really pleasant to be around and does a lot of good in the world. But the thing is, and I'm not going to go completely into this, but maybe tomorrow or whenever it is I get to talk again. That separate sense, even in a very healthy format, believes in good and not good. Whatever words you put on not good, evil, bad, not right. It still believes in its agenda of goodness. And the thing about transcending duality, transcending opposition, and transcending position is that means all of it. Goodness too. Because a separate self can't judge good and doesn't have any power to create it. It is always moving in opposition to what it perceives as wrong. This is really hard to get. Be gentle. This one is hard. I'm asking for something deep right now. We don't know. With a judging, separate mind, we can't know. Can't know. And we're either going to be an instrument of forming through belief, or an expression of truth. I don't know. I don't know. Give me the eyes to see. I don't know. I don't know. Show me as love sees. Lord, walk with me. Be with me. Guide me. Give me your eyes. Give me your hands, your feet. I don't know. Many of us have probably played the good person for eons and eons, and it served. It served. This is not that time. This is the time of the redemption, meaning the return to originality. And the redemption precedes the ascension. You don't just get to go, whoopsie, I'm good, I'm up and out. Okay. What is this? Oh, I still, I'm not doing too bad. Kind of bring in somebody else to help. help us see. Meister Eckhart. I've been just sort of devoted to this for the last couple of years. This piece of writing right here. It's a translation, obviously. Anyway, I've said this many times and in many ways. You must die in order to live. You must live so that your whole life is as love, and let go of all that you are, relinquishing everything. For only then can you ever hope to discover your true self. This confuses the fearful, worries the proud, and offends the powerful. And you'll only begin to grasp it when you let go of all you think you are and all you hope to become. Abandon your false self and cast yourself out into the fathomless depths of whatever you want to call the Godhead, that beyond every image and thought you might have of God. For only there will you find the beauty within you which reflects the godness of God, the goodness of good, the peace of peacefulness, the love of lovingness. Only then, only then, only then will you find the beauty within you which reflects the goodness of good, the godness of God, the peacefulness of peace. Somebody in small group yesterday was very sincere in talking about how there can really be some deep resistance to that because the mind will say, do I have to go to India and feed poor children? What do I have to do if I cast myself out? Abandon my personal agenda for the goodness of good. True good with a capital G. I'm using that word as I would God or source, beauty, truth. I don't know. I've seen it happen a lot of ways. Most people don't want to hear this story because that meant total rearrangement. But for some people, it's and Sharon's got a bigger window, and she always talks about how it's much easier and less dramatic for like people coming onto the planet now, and what she sees in the Sangha compared to however many years ago. I know she's told us that many times. So I'm not guaranteeing you won't have to change anything. I'm kind of thinking you might have to change a few things. I know you have to change your mind. But it's like we're at a crossroads. I know everyone can feel it. You wouldn't be here if you can't feel that. We're at a crossroads of, do we just keep serving the separate self? Or as Adya says, expand your circle of regard. Just try expanding your circle of regard a little bit. Just include one person that, It can happen dramatically and big, and it can happen small and simple, I'm sure. Who knows? It's this, that famous, It's the Buddha standing up in front of everyone holding a flower, not saying a word. That's my favorite talk that the Buddha ever gave, was that one.